So I have been a K-pop stan for around 8 years now. I think it's about to be 8 years in May. And you know what? You get to see a lot in 8 years, especially in the K-pop sphere. You know, there's a lot of crazy people who are K-pop fans and that would go through to a lot of lengths to, get noticed by their faves, from ending their baby to an idol on stage. Shit like that. And I really thought that I'd seen everything that I could possibly see that would shock me when it comes to the K-pop world. But oh boy, was I wrong. 2 days ago was the 31st HANTEO Music Awards show, and if you're into K-pop, you already know what happened. But oh my god, I have to talk about it because I've never been this flabbergasted, surprised, confused. I have so many questions about what went on that it's not even funny. There's a lot going on in my head and I want to take it out. I want to talk about it because I question the thought process of so many people involved in this. If I laugh, it's because I'm nervous or embarrassed. It's not because I think this is funny, because this is disgusting and you guys are about to see disgusting. If you don't already know, then you're about to know. But let's start with the softest one, and I can believe that I'm about to say that this is the softest one, but I got all of these from Global Myun. I actually saw it on a post on Instagram, but they post on Twitter as well, or X, or whatever you want to call that platform. So let's start with the actually most calm one, or at least in my opinion. I have some tea with me as well because holy shit. Also, you got my mug. Eat cat mug. A Zero Base 1, Jiwoong and T attended the show, and while Zero Base 1 were performing, they screamed Kim Ji-woong, leave the group. Allegedly, a fight occurred after the anti screamed between them and another attendee of the show. Other attendees state that the chaos wasn't only because of the screaming, but because of a surge in the crowd. So, I don't know what the situation is with Zero Base 1. I don't know why there's a Jiwoong anti. I don't know if he did something and then people were upset that he did that. Was he the one that I'm getting too old for this shit? Or was he the one that said fuck after the end of a fan call? Because that's another one as well, because if that would happen to me, I wouldn't. That's another tangent about that fan call. A lot of people take that shit way too seriously. If I was in a fan call and the idol turned around and was oh fuck, honestly, I was just being okay, whatever, and I would moved on with my life. I don't know why people are opening up investigations about this shit. South Korea has so much shit to worry about, and they're gonna open up an investigation because an idol said fuck at the end of a fan call. Apparently an auntie was oh, Jiyoung, leave the group, and then another person fought them, which honestly, I do not condone violence, but I approve what this other person did. If that is what happened and then they were leave the group, and they were oh yeah bitch, and then they started fighting, honestly, I'll take that. That's kind of funny, honestly. Once again, not condoning violence, don't go around punching people, don't do that, okay? That is unnecessary. But once in a while, the karma does come back around, and it's funny. Or at least, for me, it is funny. So that was the first issue. And then it says here, ATEEZ and aespa can be seen showing concern for the attendees and ask staff to check up on them to either break up the fight, control the surge, or both. And I'm pretty sure there's a video. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a video. There's multiple videos where you can see ATEEZ and ATEEZ and aespa trying to control the crowd and be hey, don't do that. And it's the fact that you're at a music show, award, whatever, and you don't have the security guards to be hey, don't fight. That's the minimum you can have for any sort of event. Just have enough people to control if fights happened or anything horrible like that happened. And it was again a situation where South Korea had a very, very unfortunate event in Halloween of 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, where a bunch of people unfortunately passed away in Hongdae, if I'm not mistaken, because there were so many people there that it started getting packed and then people started getting trampled and stuff like that. And unfortunately more than 100 people passed away. And it's there's already been multiple situations in South Korea where shit like that happens, and now you're going to an award show where there's not enough people to control. It's this could have gone horribly wrong. I hate to be the one to make shit negative, but this could have gone on a very, very wrong note, and thankfully it didn't. I don't think. I think it was just, fighting. But what if suddenly it evolved into people, trampling each other, and then that happened again? Like, the minimum you can do as like a venue or even like an event is to get security guards to prevent this from happening. Like, the minimum, the bare minimum that you could have done. And the fact that, like, 80s, I think 80s security guards had to be the one to like help stop the fight. You put on an event, and then like the idle security guards have to be the one to be like, hey, don't fight, bro. Like, you're already failing miserably. Like, this is disgusting. But talking about disgusting, we're going to the main event. I guess the main event, which is the other attendees complained about the odor of the music show wall. A gay netizen went on Twitter to take responsibility for it and stated that they pooped their pants and wants anyone who got poop on them to reach out and they'll pay for their laundry. I'm going to read the statement, I guess the translation. This is from, Google Translate, so if there's anything wrong, I apologize. I don't know Korean, so. HANTEO poop standing toilet. First of all, that's a sentence and a half. Hello, I am the person who pooped my pants at the HANTEO chart concert hall. Looking at Twitter, I realized that many people had a hard time because of me. We apologize for any inconvenience caused to many people. I will reflect on what happened today and reflect on it. Sorry again for your good day. I'm guessing it's like sorry again and good day, or like sorry for what happened. So, and then I'm gonna continue reading because I need to talk about this at the end. However, the gay netizen has backtracked, stating that they can't believe people actually believe their statement. Many other gay netizens confirmed that someone did poop their pants, and when security checked it out, they verified that someone did. Attendees of the show also found used condoms on the ground at the hall. Many artists can be seen at the show covering their noses and faces due to the stench of the room. So, to shorten what happened, someone shit their pants, and like, I'm gonna show you guys the videos later. Someone pooped their pants, left like disgusting ass poop stains on the chairs. The hall smelled like shit everywhere. Everyone could smell it. The artists could smell it. The rest of the people could smell it. And then you just stay there. And then they went on Twitter and they were like, hey, by the way, guys, I was the one that shit my pants. And then when people were like, oh my god, that's disgusting, they backtracked and they were like, oh my god, I can't believe you guys actually believe that. LOL, I'm just joking. So that, and then people went back and they were like, no, yeah, someone did actually shit their pants. That's such a weird sequence of events. Also, let's not even talk about the disgusting ass used condom. I think I saw somewhere that people say that they were seeing like the used condom was like around the artists' like rooms, which is fucking disgusting. I have so many questions about that. Like, did someone, did the deed before they get there and then they like saved the condom and put it there, or did someone actually have sex there and then left it there? That is so weird. How was this happening? How is this real life? How is this something that someone did? So, about the shitting of the pants, I have so many questions for this person because I don't care. This is me, my opinion personally. There's people out there who have all different kinds of issues. Maybe if you have like IBS and you can't control that and it just happens, it's whatever. It happens. What's disgusting to me about this is that this person shut their pants and then stayed there until the end of the show so that everyone could smell their shit. Did the thought of, oh, I shut my pants, let me get out of here and clean this mess never occurred to this person? You could not pay me $1 million fucking to shit my pants in front of my favorite like K-pop groups and then still stay there and not do anything about it. You could not. That is not a price on that. I am sorry. The fact that those K-pop idols know for a fact that they went into an award show and someone in the crowd shat themselves, and they had to live with the fact that they were sitting there in that environment where someone was shot themselves and they were just sitting there in their own shit. And also, there's videos where, like, you could see shit transcended. Like, it wasn't just on the chair that person shot themselves. It was, like, on other chairs as well and, like, other places. Like, how does that happen? What was in this person's shit? Oh my god, I am so many questions and not enough answers, really, because at least the person was nice enough to be like, oh, I'll pay for your laundry. But like, how does this happen? How does this happen? Like, if that were me, oh my god, this happened I would get out of there so fast. I don't care how much those tickets cost. I don't care if I paid like $5,000 to go watch them. If I shot myself, I would leave so fast. There's no way. I would rather be the person that like paid $5,000 for a ticket, shot themselves and had to leave early, than to be the person who like shot themselves and then the idols that I like know that I shot my pants. Like they're never gonna forget that. I don't think people understand that. Like this isn't something that you can like that you very easily move on from. The fact that someone in the crowd shot themselves, they all know that, and they're all gonna the idols know that, and they're all gonna remember that for the rest of their lives. It's gonna be the show where someone shot themselves, and they probably honestly know who it is, not gonna lie. And I think I saw somewhere that like the person that shot themselves was an NCT fan. There's so much. So we're gonna move on to the videos because I saved some TikToks about like that had pictures and stuff of the event, if you want to call it that. I mean, the entire shots was events. This is about the fight that broke out.
I'm pregnant. That's a shame.
Yeah, and like 80s, I think were right at the front of everything, so I feel kind of bad for them, honestly. Not just kind of bad, I do feel bad for them, holy shit. I cannot imagine being like, you know, let me just go to this another award show, another day, another award show, whatever, and then this is what happens. Bro, you could see the actual fight and everything. Like the security guards being like, this is, yeah, it's in Portuguese. It's in Portuguese, but it basically says like the people almost dying because it smelled like shit everywhere. And it's the reactions of like the idols. Like the idols were literally just like, I could not for the life of me continue living my life. By the way, I'm not inciting anything. I'm just saying, if this happened to me, I don't know how I would continue living my life knowing that like the idols were sitting there like sort of like this because of me. Bro, there's so much happening in here. And this one is by OK Pop. Oh, that's funny. And it's everything that went down at the HANTEO Music Award. Oh, this is loud. This, like, the pictures of, like, the chair. I wouldn't be caught dead doing that shit. That's all I'm saying. All of this, like, I don't think I've seen anything quite like this. In my 8 years of K-pop, I don't think people who have liked K-pop for longer have seen stuff like this either. But there's so much, like, I don't understand anything about, like, what's happening. As, like, HANTEO Music, like, the chart awards or whatever, I don't think this has ever happened. I don't think, this is the first time I think that I've seen something like this that I'm like, because I remember seeing the headline and it was like, K-pop fans are disgusted at like the show, and I thought, disgusted? That's a strong word. Like, what happened? Their faves didn't win or something? And then I saw like what happened, and I was like, huh? Wait, excuse me? This is, you know, this is bad. This is really, really bad. I don't have a moral of the story for you, except for if you shit yourself somewhere, the first thing you do is get out of there and clean yourself. Please, I am begging. Don't stay there. That's it. You know, stuff can happen. And, you know, I can kind of sympathize with you a bit, but after the fact that you chose to stay there, that's where we start struggling. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.